And welcome back to Tube Talk.
Welcome back to Tube Talk, Melissa.
Albert.
I was speaking with someone the other day about the return of Tube Talk, and they said the only good thing about Tube Talk was you.
I'm not sure that's true.
They said they liked your voice.
Well, each to their own. Yeah, we haven't done one for a while, have we?
No, it's been a bit of a hiatus.
Yep, due to some travel.
Bit of Toyota high race, yeah. Yeah, due to travel, a bit of international travel.
Do we have a little chat about that?
Yeah, so we've been up to Singapore, which was fun. A group of owners came up and we introduced them to Singapore racing for their international weekend, and we had a huge amount of fun. Ate pepper crab, went to the races. We had a betting syndicate and we started with $50 and I think we ended up getting 48 back over the weekend, so we only lost $2. Not a bad result.
Correct.
And yeah, we had a lovely tour of Bruce Marsh's stables and things, and I think most people were pretty blown away by the facilities and the care up there and the prize money that can be won. So yeah, it was good fun.
Great. And then you're home for a week and off again?
Well, you forgot. Oh yes, yeah, you're right. Yeah, and off again. We home for a week, off again to the Gold Coast.
Yep.
We were Rude Awakening. We sold her there on behalf of the owners for 650,000 Australian dollars, and we then bought some yearlings, which was good. It was a good sale actually. There was the top end of the market was strong, but there was no middle market. So there were some really nice horses going for well under. So it was a good sale.
So you bought a few, and they'll be marketed next week, will they?
Yeah. So we've bought some yearlings and. Really happy with them, and they are in the process of flying back to New Zealand now, so we're just putting together the information on them. They've all been vetted and things, putting the information on them, and we'll get that out to everyone next week. We've already had quite a few inquiries from people who've seen what we've bought, and yeah, look, we got them for great prices, so they're nice horses and they're not going to be expensive, so it was a really good trip.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
It's cold over there though.
Yeah.
Gold Coast is meant to be warm, but it was like 4 or 5 degrees at night, 15 degrees during the day. It wasn't that warm. So I'll stop my moaning.
Yeah. And let's talk about a few runners. We had North and South win beautifully on Saturday.
Yes. Yeah. Very good winter horse. We'd scratched her a couple of times. She had a stone bruise, and so we had to withdraw her, and then the track actually got a little bit too good for the start before Oinui, so we scratched her out of that. She ran on Saturday, heavy track, loves Trentham, just too good. Missed the start. Robbie had him special, up the middle, straight through, 2 1/4 lengths, and it was her 8th win from 21 starts. It's a very, very good mare.
Great, and she's next racing in Tauranga, isn't she?
Yeah, so now she's at 8 wins, we're now going to target black type with her, probably in the next 3 starts. She'll run Tauranga, the listed fillies and mares weight for age 1400 next Saturday, right-handed, which will be a little bit of a test for her. Then she'll likely have a couple of days off and then go to the Opunake Cup. So Group 3 is it listed? I think it's Group 3, $65,000 open handicap. No, it must be listed with over 1400 metres, and then her main target on the 1st of August, the $100,000 Group 3 Winter Cup at Riccarton.
Okay.
Yeah, so next 3 starts should all be black type.
Yeah.
To look to improve her broodmare value.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
She keeps it interesting in the winter, doesn't she?
She does. Actually, we've got a really good winter team.
Yeah, we have now. So we'll talk
Really
talk about a few more. And the Hustler ran pretty well on Saturday.
Oh, he was super. You know, he was caught 4 wide the whole way, and he loomed up to win it at the 200, and he only peaked the last 100. And he's a horse that's really he's got quite a bit of ability, but this is his first racing prep, and his penny just hasn't quite dropped for him. And I think we've put him out now, and he'll come back in the spring and he'll win them pretty quickly. And I think he's going to be a handy and pretty progressive horse. He's got ability, and now he's just sort of worked it out. He's going to be a nice horse in the spring. Really like him, so he's gone to the paddock.
And another winner, Will Ferret.
Is it Will Ferret? Is it Will Ferret?
Or Will Ferret.
Yeah, or Will Ferret. Yeah, the Ferret won on Wednesday. half brother North and South. So
got the Winter Galloping genes.
Has, and it was quite funny. Well, not funny, but he didn't eat the night before the race. He left 4 dippers. He got to the races, and he's a big unco horse, and he actually fell over before the start when he got to the races. Picked himself up, and then he went down to the start, and he wouldn't load. So the race was held up. But then he jumped and led, and in the home straight, Danielle said he tried to do a U-turn about the 400. She wasn't sure what he was doing, but then he kicked and won. So it was a really good one. When he... Sorry, were you going to say something, Melissa?
I was just going to say he's got a bit to learn, but he got there in the end, didn't he?
Oh, when he puts it together, when he actually learns what the game's about, puts it together, man, he's going to win a few races. He's you know, we've got the next 3 Winter Cups won, North and South this year, Mahia, her full brother next year, and then Will Ferret the following year.
Oh, you do talk some crap, don't you?
The ferret.
So, but
what's your best ferret impression? What sort of?
Yeah, as furtive as a ferret.
What does furtive mean? Don't use big words. Sly and sneaky. Yeah.
That motorbike. That win, Will Ferret's win, brought up the 30th win for the season for Go Racing.
Yeah,
that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's great. 30th win. That's our best season yet, and we've got 2 months to go, and I'm sure we can add to it.
Yeah.
So no, it's been a very, very good season. We've won more races every year, and I haven't got a specific goal in mind, but just get as many as we can. So no, rapt. I was rapt to get to the 30th.
Yeah.
Yeah, a special milestone.
It certainly was. And also running Avondale's Nota Bene.
Yeah, debuting. Beneteau filly. Now, Beneteau is the sire sensation. He only left 2 crops and about 65 in each crop. And from that, he is the leading first season sire in Australia. He's been that popular that they only presented 17 yearlings by him in Australia because people retained them, and they averaged 150,000 Australian dollars this year. Very, very hard to buy. I had one guy was going to take a share last year in him, in this filly, and then he saw that Beneteau was dead, and he died, I think, of a neurological condition. So he said, "Oh, I can't take a share because what if it's genetic?" But of course, these things aren't genetic. But anyway, I'm going off topic. But that was a bit of a weird one. But so they're very, very good horses, and she was very good. She had 1 trial for a win, and ideally, normally we take horses to 2 trials before they go to the races to educate them. But with the tracks getting wetter,
did she win? Or was she second?
She won the trial. Okay. No, she won the trial. But with the tracks getting wetter, we decided that we'd rather take her to a race over 800 metres than another trial. So we always knew she was a bit vulnerable, and she drew wide. Because of that, she got back second last over 800, but charged home, made up a lot of ground in straight for 4th. Talented filly, big future. She's gone to the paddock, she's just starting to grow. She's gone to the paddock and come back, and she's got a big future. She's a good horse, good filly. Really happy with her run.
Good. And coming up, we've got Lucky Country.
Yeah, this Saturday. So Lucky Country, unless she can sort of pull out, a win pretty short notice, she's probably going to be retired and sold as a broodmare. So she's sort of running out of opportunities. However, on Saturday, we go over a mile, which she likes. We've got Danielle on, and the track looks like it's going to be the dead range, which will really suit her. So she's got to have good opportunity. She's drawn wide a bit, which would have been nice to have got like Benno Barrow 3 or 4 and just sit behind them. But we'll be positive on her, and she'll be an interesting runner. She'll be a very interesting runner. I wouldn't be surprised to see her run very well.
And Pinzano's on the ballot.
Yeah, so we need to get a number of scratchings for her to make the field. Like Lucky Country, she's running out of chances, but her track work at home is very good. To be fair to her, her first run back was good. She was trapped wide the whole way, and her second run in the bottom of this track, the track didn't suit her. She can turn her form around if she gets a start, but whether she gets a start or not, it's unlikely because we need a bunch of scratchings. But if she does, she's not the worst. Certainly not the worst.
Very good. And we'll be enjoying some nice wine this weekend, won't we, Albert?
We'll be enjoying some delicious wine, courtesy of
Blair and Denise.
Yes, Blair and Denise Martin, very kind of them. I was happy to.
Well, it's not just kindness, is it?
No, it was a bet. It was a bet, but it's a bet. I was happy to win, but also Blair was happy for me to win. We had a little bet that what a diva in her first start. I said she'd run the first 4, and he said he didn't think she would, and she ran third, and looked like she was going to win 100 out actually. And so the bet was wine, and so on Wednesday when Nota Bene debuted, he delivered a basket full of
a beautiful basket,
fantastic wine. So it was very, very kind of them, and we will enjoy it.
We will enjoy it. We try not to enjoy all of it on one weekend, but
no, we should save a couple of bottles and have a drink with them, shouldn't we?
Yeah, that'd be the nice thing to do.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, Blair and Denise.
Yeah, no, thank you. That was very kind. And so over the next week, we'll be back with Tube Talk next week. Now that you're here.
Now that you're here.
Well, yeah, well, both of us are here. And we shouldn't have any interruptions in it, for a couple of months, and see if we can get another winner.
Sounds good.
All right, thanks, Melissa.
Bye.